Okay, y'all. Let's get these fruits. I got strawberries, blueberries. I have grapes, and I have pineapple. So when I'm doing this, I'm gonna clean them, clean this fruit, and put it in the bowl. And yeah, that's what I'm doing now. So we're gonna end up seasoning some chops. We're gonna end up making some pasta. No, yeah, some pasta, but I'm not gonna finish that on the video. I almost said on live. On the video, okay guys? So let's get into it. Kinda got tongue twisted trying to talk too fast. So what I'm currently do, like I said, washing my fruits off, I always do. You never know you come across fruit that's not good. You gotta go through your fruit. Especially when you buy them already, like something like this, you must go through it. Rinse it and go through it. You just never know. Could be not a good fruit to it. It could be, you never know. So you just rinse it off and check your fruit. Okay? Some people won't. They just open it up and eat it. But I'm not. Gotta clean it. So next thing we're gonna do is pineapple. Okay. I'm gonna do some pineapples right here real quick. Okay. So what I'm doing now is cleaning them, getting them together. I don't know what I did my other thing. I'll this way in a minute. How did I know that was gonna fall on the floor? But anyway, so I'm putting my pineapples in there. I done looked through them, rinse them. I'm gonna look through it. Nothing's wrong. Put them in there. So yeah, basically I'm doing my pineapples. Okay. So we're gonna get this prepared. Yeah, this watermelon right here, I think I'm gonna get rid of it. Because I had it for a few days. I just bought this one today, so we're gonna use this one. I think this was the one, yeah. So now we got some purple and green grapes, y'all. So we're gonna season these. Well, not season them, y'all know, rinse them. Tongue twisters again. But anyways, y'all, we're gonna rinse these. Look through these. These are green and purple grapes. So we're gonna look at them. We're gonna rinse them. And we're gonna put them on in the bowl. Okay? I might get a little tongue twisted because I'm talking fast, so excuse that. So now we got the grapes almost done. Got the grapes almost done. So we're gonna go through this watermelon. Boom. Watermelon around this time of the year is just not too sweet. I think they don't get sweet until like the summertime. So here in my state we got watermelon trucks where we can go buy a whole watermelon. They cheaper than going to the store and buying them. Like this right here is too soft. This much soft. This right here is too soft. This much soft. This right here is great. You gotta go through your fruit because you don't want to eat no soft watermelon. That's not good. Too soft. Mushy. No, get rid of it. Okay, so let's see. We got that done. So now we're gonna go through this watermelon because I didn't have this for a few days. So we're gonna make sure we check this watermelon. Okay. Check this watermelon right here. As soon as I can get it open. So we're gonna take this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just get rid of this. This ain't enough. I'm gonna get rid of this. Oh, this is too mushy and soft. So we're gonna get rid of that watermelon right there. So only got a little watermelon. So we're gonna make it do what it do, what we got. So this is what is in the bowl. Purple grape, green grape, watermelon, pineapple, and blueberries. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the whole bowl, the water in it, make sure it's clean, clean, clean. And then these gonna go in the refrigerator. I'm done with this part. Then we get a chill to them. Oh, someone's falling out there. Let's see. So then we're gonna put this in the refrigerator. That's it. Refrigerator. Going in the fridge. Nice cold fruits. Okay, guys, give me a second. Next thing you know, we're going is to cleaning the meat. Okay, get this off the floor. Clean up this mess after the fact. I'm gonna clean the sink out before I get ready to. Hope you guys' day was okay today and every day. Gotta keep saying something until I get ready to. See, the next thing I'm gonna do, I always clean my meat with vinegar. Now, I probably should have been doing it years ago, but now, if I cook chicken, whatever it is I cook, I clean it with vinegar, y'all. It cleans your meat. It cleans your meat instead of just using water. Use a little vinegar, it ain't gonna hurt it. Now you're gonna taste it on your meat. So that's why we're gonna do that one. So I'm gonna have to move this over here on the counter. Right there. Right there. Okay. I mean on the base of the sink. So then I got my cutting board here. Like I said, I'm making pork chop bites. So slice them into squares after I clean them. Right, y'all? So we're gonna get this together here. As I clean them, put them in, I'm gonna cut them up into squares, season them, and put them in a bowl, put them in the refrigerator so they can get marinated. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do with that. So give me a second because I gotta go and get a bowl. So we got another one of these brown bowls, and I'll put it in so it can marinate in the refrigerator while I'm doing other things. It could be marinating. I don't know. I made some pork chop bites a couple days ago, but the pork chop was so little and thin. You know, pork chop bites you want to just bowl out. You want to have kind of a, you know, meat like this. Not real thick, but you know, thick. You know. So we gonna put this on here and clean this meat with some distilled white vinegar. And you're not gonna taste it on your meat, but what they do is clean, especially pork. It'll clean the mess out your pork, okay? Whatever you eat, with chicken, pork, steak, whatever. So you just put it on there, see what I'm doing? And you just, yeah. And if you cook, you should know that. You know, clean your meat. And look at your meat too. When you cooking and eat it. Some people just put in the flour, put the seasoning on it, and go on about their business. You're not supposed to do that, especially in these stores we live in today. You got to look at your meat. You have to clean it. Some people, that's why I don't eat at everybody's house. Some people, they just put their meat in the flour or whatever however they doing their meat. They don't rinse it, they don't do none of that. So you must rinse your meat nowadays because they are selling us meat that's not right. But eventually, some of this meat that I eat is going to be gone. Because I'm trying to do a whole nother healthier thing. Healthier little diet, if you want to say, okay? Leave some meat alone. Just eat salmon, stuff that's healthy for you, fish, you know, stuff like that. So this week I'm going to be working. You know, you got to fight temptation. When you're so used to eating things for years, you know, you got to fight temptation to get away from it. So it's eventually going to happen. I ain't going to say what day, what year, what hour. You know, if you know, you know. Some things are hard to break, especially when you've been doing them for years and years of your life, okay? Some of you should know what I'm talking about, okay? So I'm rinsing this, like I said, I always rinse my meat. You know, I gotta have clean meat, and then, I don't know if y'all can see, but it's gonna be cut like that in little squares, if you wanna call it, pork chop bites. So, yeah. How are y'all doing? I'm trying to see if y'all can see it more better. I'm doing it. How are you guys doing? My day's been okay so far. Thanks for playing. Just normal day. I know one thing. I have been real tired all day. So, yeah. Now, all this right here, you probably don't want to cook that because that's fat. Oh, that's fat. You don't want to cook that, okay? You want to at least try to stay away from fat, especially when it's fried food. It's not good for you. It's not good for you, okay? But, yeah, some people like fat on their meat, you know? I'm just saying what I'm not going to do is have all that fat, okay? And then, you know, I'm a person like this. I don't like big pieces of meat. But this had to be kind of thick because it's called pork chop bites, okay? That's it, that's all. So, yeah. Then the next thing we're going to get into, y'all, is cooking this chicken for this pasta, okay? We're going to get into that, okay? Cooking the chicken for the pasta. For the chicken pasta. I swear, when I said people in my household have been on that chicken pasta, I need to cook it like 50 million times. I'm just kidding, but they like it. And it ain't nothing but like Alfredo sauce. I use like 3 cheese Alfredo sauce, traditional Alfredo sauce, and garlic Alfredo sauce. And these little chicken bites right here. There's that bowl again. These little chicken bites right here. Y'all see them? That's what I put in. And then, yeah, so that's what it's for dinner today. Let me rinse this off. This stuff on the floor. Let me rinse this back out again, okay? We're gonna do that. Wow. Yeah. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Just a little cook with me, prep with me type of video. That's what this is, okay? Yeah, so let me know in the comments, have y'all ever tried pork chop bites? Do y'all reach all fruits? Hope y'all do. I hope y'all reach everything y'all put your hands on. Too bad we can't reach the stuff that come in the boxes. Y'all know what I'm talking about, those sides, like macaroni. Or we can rinse them when they cook. You know, like rice, stuff like that. You rinse that stuff when it's cooked, but not before it's cooked. You know? But I also take the vegetables off of like the vegetables in the can. I take it like and drain the juice off of it and just, you know, create my own juice for it. You know, there's a lot of stuff that I do. Right now I'm just rinsing it, make sure it's clean, y'all. Make sure it's clean. I rinse it with the vinegar. So now, yeah. So that's what that's about. And then we can take the seasoning out real quick. I'm going to use garlic salt. And I'm going to use onion powder. I am going to use, you know, what we all use. Seasoning salt. And I'm going to use black pepper. And I'm going to use Goya. Okay? Okay. So we're going to get this together here. We're going to get this together, y'all. We're going to get this together, baby. We're going to get this together. Together. And I'm just cleaning my little board. So I think I'm going to get ready and down on it. And just wash my hands again. Yep. That's why I don't eat that 2 hours either, because they don't wash their hands. And there's a lot of reasons why I just don't. I prefer to make my own cooking. I really don't like to eat these restaurants unless I have to. Because I just don't feel like cooking. I'm not feeling good. And yeah, you might see me with a restaurant. But other than that, ain't no restaurant going on. I'm going to get up and cook something, okay? And sometimes I can't afford a restaurant, so I ain't got no choice. You get up and cook, okay? So yeah, then I'm using Goya. This on. Y'all should know about this. Give your food a good taste. So I'm going to use that too. Oh, I forgot my meat tenderizer. To make it tender. See? Boom. And boom. I buy the packs. Some people get it by the bottles of Goya. Sometimes I had a big pack of Goya, but this time I got the little pack. So we put that on there. And then we're going to put this on here. Right there. There you go. Season it with that. And I'm mixing it out with my hands. I don't want to make it too soft because, yeah. See, I think I mix it around with my hands. Yep. Mixing it around with my hands. I think this is enough seasoning right here. I think I done did it right here with the seasoning, okay? So you gotta do it like that there. It ain't too much seasoning, but I think it's just right. Boom, pork chop bites, okay? So we're gonna put this right here. We're gonna wipe this bowl. And we're gonna get it together up in here, okay? Slowly but surely. Coming together. Coming together. Coming together. Coming together. Okay? I'm gonna do it like that. So now this got to go in the refrigerator so it can marinate. Maybe I should slide a little bit more meat tenderizer just to make sure that it's gonna be tender and juicy and the cooking and bite into it. So yeah, do it like that. So now we got this in here. Hope y'all enjoying watching it. And tell me if y'all learned a little something that y'all didn't know in the comments. I really appreciate it. Okay, sure, people that cook should know how to season your meat, cleaning, and all that other stuff, okay? So I'm done with that. I am done with that. Done with that. Down here. Right there. So now that seasoning done. So now I can put my little stuff away and get to doing the little chicken thing. I got a little mess, a little watery mess here, y'all. Got a little watery mess on this counter, so I'm going to clean it up. I'm going to clean it up real quick. Real quick. Going to clean it up real quick. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoying the longest video I done did, and man, this was never. But guess what? I almost made it through it, and I'm still making it through it. You know, probably gonna take a while for it to download, but hey, it is what it is. So we gotta clean this up. Right there, we gotta put that over here. We're going to do it like this. Clean my counter, y'all. Clean my counter. I need to go over there and get my Lysol real quick. I can spray it with a little Lysol, okay? Spray it with just a little Lysol. With just a little Lysol. Just a little Lysol. How about got some more of that in there? It's only a little bit in this bottle, but we go. Okay? Because you must remember you have food on there. Food is bacteria. So with anything food touch, just make sure you clean it. Okay? Okay, whatever it touch, if it's a cutting board, I said a clipboard, a cutting board or a countertop, whatever it is, clean it. Okay? Yeah. So, we got that part situated and done. So now this is the part we're gonna work on. The next thing we're gonna do is put this chicken on. And this is also for my chicken pasta. Oven roasted diced chicken breast. Let's bring this closer so y'all can see. Bring it closer so y'all can see. Bring it closer so y'all can see it. Okay? Bring it closer so y'all can see it. Okay, there. So we gotta use. Let me just take the seasoning out, okay? We gotta keep coming in here. So we're gonna use this, like I just used in the season my pork chop bites with. So this seasoning salt right here, just a little bit there. Gonna add a little bit of tenderizer on there to get the meat tender. They are real good, y'all. These little chicken bite things that I use for my pasta is real good. When you know how to cook it, season it the correct way, put that meat tenderizer on there, it's good. And it's onion powder. Then I used garlic salt, meat tenderizer, seasoning salt, and garlic powder. And now, the last thing is the black pepper. I don't think I put the, what's the name on there either. I mean, tenderizer, or did I? So what's so much right now? But it's all coming to an end. Since I'm almost done. And then, like I said, it's like Alfredo sauce and rotini noodles that I use. But they say it's good. They keep having me cook it, so. Okay, y'all, I'm not gonna stay on here for this part. I just wanted y'all to see me prep it. I'm not gonna stay on here for this part. Y'all let me know in the comments how did I do. And let me know what else you want to let me know in the comments.